because I can rebuild at the same time.
What is everybody? The reason you could see the top of Cam's hat is because he's fucking rebuilding. So give him a minute, guys. We are live. Hopefully coming through clearly. I wouldn't know.
By a minute, he means like half an hour because I'm probably the slowest rebuilder.
My bottle's green, so it's not coming up. It's like I'm holding nothing. It's brilliant.
Could totally CGI in an upright helmet.
Pretty much. I'm gonna open the garage door because it is fucking like 1,000 degrees in Kirikiri.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. It's so fucking humid right now. Why am I kind of translucent, Tom?
What?
I look translucent.
Yeah, it's because of your green screen. Because of your hat. Your hat's reflecting the green off the green screen.
So if I went...
Yeah, then you're fine.
Okay, well, you guys can just deal with my nasty fucking hair.
Mine's nasty too, hence the hat.
Speaking of nasty...
No speaking of nasty. No. Just no.
I'm looking forward to vaping some nasty next week.
Can't tell if it's your green screen or... Yeah, it's your green screen. The edge between us, there's like a little line. But that's alright.
Yeah, I can see that. Hey, Tom, do some work and crop us. Thanks.
Nah, fuck off. That's your job. Even though you're not broadcasting the show anymore. Might even run better if you broadcast, to be honest.
Oh, we got one person watching. What is up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Okay, so...
Are these gonna come up?
I'm taking my... Probably not.
No, just the labels do.
We didn't think about that before the show, did we, Tom?
Yeah, it completely just... Yeah, no.
What I should probably do is... I don't know if you shared the show post anywhere, Tom.
No, I didn't, but you should probably do that.
I'm going to do that now. Whilst rebuilding. Cam's head is see-through. Hope everyone is doing well. Dude, it's muggy as... I'm probably really quiet. It is muggy as fuck right now.
Like, massively so. It was 28 degrees in Kirikiri today, but it felt like 38.
It was 24, I think, was the high, and it literally felt like 10 times that.
Mate, it's ridiculous. This fucking weather just needs to piss off. And there's another
cyclone. Can it just be winter?
Warning. I know, right? But there's a cyclone warning again.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's going to hit us, so I'm good.
Might hit me. Maybe not. I don't know.
Vape. I'm just going to share this.
Mate, you are working up a sweat already. Like your brow has sweat on it. It's brilliant.
Dude, look right there.
Up the top on your forehead as well.
It's hot as balls, and to do the show I can't have windows open because then my neighbors hear me and I look like a knob because I'm talking to my computer.
Mate, just have your windows open. Be comfortable.
So, how are we doing tonight, Daniel? Hats off, can see. Yeah. Yeah, dude, my t-shirt's still how is it still doing it? I'm tripping dick right now.
Give me a sec, I might adjust you. I just have a little play around while you fuck around getting your shit ready. I don't even know which one's you. Hey, let's find out by going like, oh, boom. Cam was fully transparent for a second there.
Great. Educated, calculated.
Mate, you know, it's the Vaping Iwi. That thing you posted, well, the thing you sent me the other day was so relevant.
The Vaping Iwi, organized.
Yeah, right.
It's the new TUI ad for this month.
Right, you're not as... Yeah, your shirt's not transparent anymore.
Cool. Oh. Probably shouldn't try and drive her that high.
I like my battery indicator. 0. It's fucking nothing.
Same with this thing I'm building on right now.
Shabur. Shabur or Shisha? Where's Shabur?
I think he means Christchurch. I'm pretty sure. No,
yes.
Are you in Christchurch, Daniel? I love it how we're taking a sweet fucking time with the show.
Oh, mate. Cruisy show.
Chill show. I need to rebuild.
I've already done that. I'm already ready. I was born ready.
Tom's lucky. I for one.
So I'll go through
I'd
what
work
I'm
with him.
vaping on tonight, because Cam's being a fucking tutu. I've got the legit mod DNA 250, that's at 166, the Burglarns one, with the Goon original with a purple drip tip that doesn't show up. And then I've got a massive single coil that's a flavor build in there. It's a stapled helix. What would you say? A staple helix with.
It's like an Inception build, honestly. That's the only way I can
So
explain
it's like
it.
a staple helix with another staple with another helix over the top of it. So it's like a double helix, double staple helix.
How's it going, Emma, and also Dragon? What is up, dude?
What's up, my dudes?
Oh, dude, I fucking hate that.
Mate, single coil. It's probably not gonna come up on the fucking thing. It's like craziness. No, it's not gonna show. It is a 0.06 as a single coil, which is brilliant. Never used that on a tube, but you know, it's great on a DNA device. It's drier than Cam right now, considering Cam's pretty wet from the.
I was gonna say,
from
dude,
the
I
sweat.
am fucking moister than an oyster right now.
Oh, Anaru's here. Fuck. There goes the neighborhood.
Speaking of moister than an oyster, hey Anaru, how you doing?
Jesus. Cam, your love for that man scares me.
I'm just surprised you're not jealous.
I'm just gonna shut down Steam while I'm here.
It's probably a good idea. I just did the same because
So,
I've got like
vaping on that. Vaping on the Captain PD270 with the TFV12 Prince, which is the baby version of the TFV12. Actually a good tank. Not shit like the TFV12.
you
Well,
just
in my
said
opinion.
something good about Smoke.
Yeah, I know, right? And I've got the 99 with the Elite 2 on top, as usual, with massive fucking coils in there, with brand new wicks, with passion fruit from Blue Bottle in there.
What is going on right now? Look at this shit.
Yes, Cam, you have very effeminate hair. We get it.
So,
What are you vaping on, Cam?
Tom.
You look like Clark Kent.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. So I'm vaping on like a bunch of different shit. So funny enough, Tom and I are both using legit mods. I'm using my Hustler 360 though, with my new RDA on there. I don't know if Tom saw it, but the Cosmonaut, fucking amazing, dude. And here is Mojito from
Mojito.
Blue Bottles. Wow, I should know this. We're doing a review for them. Good work, Cam. I've just done a fresh build in this, so this probably still tastes a little bit like cotton. In this puppy, the Haku on top of one of the Drip Tech TSs in my life is some Blue Bottles apple pie. Not a bad juice. And lastly, what I'm building in right this motherfucking second, and I'm almost done. It's wicked. I've just got to juice it and vapor it. Is the strawberry shake from Blue Bottles as well. Hey, here's a dickhead. I mean, hey Paul.
Vaping penis. I mean, Paul, if you're into that, if you're into shoving a 510 drip it down your jab side and pressing the fire button, go nuts, buddy. If that's your thing.
Vapor! These batteries are getting so fucking low.
That's just disappointing, Cam. You're
Yeah.
so disorganized.
Cosmonaut, yeah, dude. Honestly, Phil Hawke is the man. He's just the man. Phil suggested a bunch of different devices to me in the past. He's never been wrong. Avocado 22 to start with, the Aria Sleeper, the Aria Standard Tube, the Cosmonaut, Haku, all these. Well, actually, no, I had a Haku before him, but
Haku was suggested by Richard, you fucking
yeah, that's definitely right. Sorry, Richard, love you. Yeah, I just used my teeth to open a tank. Don't hate me. My dentist does. Whew, I'm feeling lightheaded as shit right now.
I can't tell if it's the heat or overnicked from today.
Dude, I've been vaping like 6 meg all day.
Yeah, I hit 3 meg on that stack with those massive coils. Was not a good idea.
Okay, let's put this bad boy back together. I need to push post on the last post because I'm fucking useless. Good bit, Cam.
Well, tell us something we don't know, Cam.
Trigger it. Okay, now let's test this bad boy out, cause
Mate, I'll tell you what I hate about the Elite. It's the fucking O-rings. The 3 sets of O-rings and one always breaks.
I'm set to one.
Like, one just broke. Just then.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's bump it up. It's a 0.29. Let's go 22 watts. How's it going, Jess? Shout out to Jess. She did PM me earlier.
She's sending you more stuff, isn't she? Look at that. Look at that dangly little bit right there.
Oh.
Isn't that beautiful?
Shout out to my boss. Just got a message from my boss. What's up, boss?
What's up,
She's
boss
totally
man?
not watching, but I just saw a Facebook message because I'm still sharing links everywhere. Okay, so enough dicking around. Sorry, guys. The start of the show's been a bit slow. I had to rebuild. I've been at work all day. Tom's been sitting on his ass all day, so he's been able to do it for you, Tom.
That's
Love
not
you.
true. I went and visited
Tom's...
Abe. I got man cuddles from Abe.
What?
You jelly, bruh?
I definitely am. Okay, so Blue Bottles NZ, guys. Blue Bottles NZ.
Transparent bottle. Hey.
Do you have the flavor profiles, Tom? Because I
Nope.
have no clue where they are.
On their website.
Yeah, that might help if it was on the website, eh?
I'm going to start off on passion fruit because that's what I'm vaping right now. So, passion fruit is a passion fruit. It's pretty straightforward there. I have vaped quite a bit of these, so it's not going to come up as nicely on this, but that bottle is about half empty.
Rippo ring.
Yeah, Rippo ring. The
Ripperoni.
flavor of the passion fruit is quite prominent, and it's almost like a passion fruit with the seeds. When you nuck it, it's like delicious. Tasty
Whoa!
goodness.
Sorry, I just vaped that juice that I've got that you don't have
The Mojito.
on the Cosmonaut, and the flavor just exploded in my mouth.
That's
No,
what she said.
little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So the passion fruit, it's not overly prominent. So basically, let's first of all go through this whole what is Blue Bottle juices. So Blue Bottle juices are a PG-free juice. So they're entirely made up of VG, so 100% VG, including the flavorings and everything.
I have to give them mad props on that because there are, I mean, it is a small percentage. Me and you both talked about this the other night. A small percentage of people in New Zealand that are
Intolerant.
PG intolerant.
Yeah.
And you know, that's fucking awesome. And the fact that they're also using nicotine salts.
Yes.
Bonus.
Big ups to them for that.
I find I actually, actually no, it's scientifically proven that you will absorb more nicotine via salts because of how it's stabilized. It actually makes your body absorb it more.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't need as much. How's it going, Aaron?
And we are on 3 meg nic salts.
Smooth as a baby's anus, mate.
Smooth as a baby's anus.
Baby's butt, you know.
I don't know,
cheeks.
mate.
I'm going to prison for that comment.
Schools,
oh
near
no.
Schools. So basically, I understand where they're coming from with these juices, being PG free, very, you know, so heavily, 100% VG. I understand the angle that they're approaching this on. As for the flavor on the passion fruit, yes, it tastes like a passion fruit, like legitimately like the fruit. It is not overly prominent though. Like the flavor is not massively in your face.
And that's obviously coming down to the fact that
That it's
PG
pure VG.
PG
Yeah.
is a flavor carrier,
Yeah.
whereas VG is more of that cloud side of things. I
Yeah.
mean, the mojito in this, I can taste it pretty well.
Yeah, in mouth to lung devices and stuff like that's gonna taste a lot better. And then yeah, okay, whatever. But off my massive fuck off coils, and I have tried this on many coils. The flavor's not like what we are used to with our palate. If me and Cam were talking about this last night as well, or night before, if we had never experienced a PG juice, like a PG based juice or juice with PG in it, we would probably be overwhelmed by the amount of flavor in this. But the fact that we are so used to juices that are just
70-30,
70 30, 80 20, even
even
80 20.
50-50, mate.
Yeah, but I'm meaning like more like higher range. So like 80
Higher, yeah.
20
Well,
VGPG.
the last juice I had that was pretty much as max VG as I've ever had was 90-10, and that's my own my own make.
Yeah.
My own mix.
Yeah.
And the flavor on that was amazing. But
Yeah. But that's something over time that we may see change. Like there
yeah,
are many ways to circumvent the PG realm. One of them being distilled water. If you add distilled water, even 2.5%, 2% distilled water to a juice that is VG based, first it'll thin it out a little so it's not as viscous. And secondly, distilled water carries the flavor tenfold of PG. So
yeah.
this is coming from a juice maker and all that stuff, all my background.
Juice maker. Psh.
Mate, you
Ex
love
juice
my
maker.
juice.
I've still got some of your juice, man. So
Yeah, so fuck you. And not ex juice maker anymore. But anyway, like a little bit of distilled water in there would make a massive difference. They just died. Oh, well, that's gutting.
I've got
My
spare
DNA's gonna
batteries.
die
Shout
like
out
through the
to
show.
Vapourium and also eJuice Bar. Bought what did I buy this week? 30 fucking batteries. 30 VTC4s.
Fucking crazy. I bought 2 new ones today. But yeah, so yes, 100% accurate to a passion fruit. Like 1000% accurate to a passion fruit. Flavor wise, not overwhelming. So very, very mellow flavor. And that's
Would
basically all I could say about it.
would would you say it kind of makes you want a little bit more flavor? It hits the mark. Like there is flavor in it, but because
Yeah.
we're so used to that PG, we
Yep.
want that little bit more. But
That's terrible.
I must say, I haven't been vaping these heavily,
Mm,
mainly because
I have.
I can't vape non-work juice at work. So or to be honest, I don't vape that much at work because I don't work in a store anymore. So it's
Yeah.
as it is. I vape for like an hour a day, if that.
Don't get me wrong. Like it still satisfies my vaping need. Like, well, my vaping want in my case. But it's just I know that I would be over the moon about this flavor had there been a little bit of flavor
Just the
carrying
water.
there as well.
See, I'm gonna hop onto the mojito. So it's mint, white rum, soda water, and lime. So your standard mojito. There's no variant in it, so it is just your basic mojito. Which, not gonna lie, I fucking love mojitos. If you want to know the way to my heart, bring me a mojito during a vape day.
Just quickly as well, we have installed fresh wicks in all our devices. This is a fresh coil in the Prince, just for the strawberry shape.
Oh shit!
It's just so
Sorry,
we
my
have
throat.
the epitome of basically just that flavor. Nothing else has tainted our
Yeah.
wicks.
So first off, with this mojito for me, like when I first vaped it, it was on a set of coils that had like fucking 400 different juices, and I was like, it's all right. Vaping it now, Cosmonaut. These are a set of what the fuck are these? They are fucked up. They look like Fraples. Do you send me Fraples? Would you send me
I
this?
sent you a single coil, Frapple.
What the fuck are those then? Probably Fuse Claptons, triple core.
Nope, we don't do those. Aliens?
They're definitely not aliens. Are you sure you didn't send me 2 Fraples? I'm pretty sure
Oh
you
yeah,
sent
I
me 2
did. Yeah,
Fraples.
yeah, I did. I did. I did. The old ones, not the new
Yeah.
ones.
But Freshworks, I have been actually, funny enough, vaping on the mojito all day off and on. Going between this and some 6 milligram tobacco juice that I fucking love. How's it going, Gav? This flavor is actually pretty fucking good for the fact that it is max VG,
Yeah.
including flavorings. There's none of this. We're max VG or VG plus. You know, it's actual VG
But
everything.
It's 100%.
Like for me, I'm getting a nice subtle lime, a little bit of mint. So it's just like a mojito for me. I would happily vape this on a hot summer's day, like right fucking now. It's humid as shit. As we said at the start of the show, it is very fucking humid in Rotorua today. Same with up north. Obviously, friendly reminder if you guys are around the central north and south of the North Island and the north of the South Island, make sure your batteries are charged. But yeah, I do actually like. I didn't think I'd like this flavor as much as I kind of do. It's fucking tasty. Tom is currently off camera right now, picking at his brand new tattoo.
I'm not picking at it.
So if you guys see him pop back in, tell him to get fucked.
I'm not picking at it, Cam. I was wondering why the fuck there's screaming kids outside, even though we have no kids.
Is that mouse?
That?
Yeah.
That's Toffee.
Oh shit, they look the same. But yeah, I could definitely vape that. The fact that it is max VG as well, this would actually be pretty good for cloud comps. I'm more of a 90-10 kind of guy.
Yeah.
90-10,
Yeah.
85-15.
The thing about VG for cloud comps,
It's heavy.
we've talked about this before, I think, but it's very, very dense. So when you're doing your cloud comp and you push out your cloud,
It's gonna drop real fast.
It drops instantly. So basically, you may have a massive cloud, but it's like a little bit of an ED cloud that goes downwards. Versus when you've got even 90-10, the PG actually carries it further because it's thinner and lighter.
Well, I'm trying to push that forward, and instantly it's going down.
Yeah.
I mean, for 100%, that flavor's fucking good. I'm taking this to work with me. Even though I'll probably get my ass beat for it, I'm taking this to work with me.
Fucking man. Hands you your ass.
There's so much vape in this room. That's the other downside, especially from a vape, like a streaming side of things. My room is pretty fucking foggy already over here.
Mate, this garage gets foggy, even with the door open, which means that the green screen gets all fucky, like, right there. But yeah, anyway, moving on from that one, let's move into the apple pie.
Oh, yeah. Dude, this. Okay, I just want to throw it out there, Tom. We were talking about this before the show.
Yes.
A couple of days ago.
Yes.
About the steeping time on them. The 3 meg is actually aged for 6 months.
The 2 bottles you've been sent, so apple pie and the strawberry ones, have been steeping. I think a month.
So blue bottles do actually have an option for, a fresh 3 meg or a 6 month steep.
Yeah.
6 months steep on a 3 meg, and a 3 meg fresh. So, I mean, you got options, $22.50 for a 2 ounce 60 mil.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Pretty damn good price, actually.
Yeah, it's not like stupidly up there in price. Especially for neck salts, man. So I'll lead in with the apple pie. So, apple pie. From what we're used to, previous juices and all that kind of stuff, basically what me and Cam have to do today is put all our past experiences basically in the bin.
in the bin and
so that
start fresh.
yeah,
Yeah,
so start with a fresh mindset. I get apple, I get cinnamon.
yeah.
That's about it.
I get. It's almost a very very subtle crust,
Yeah,
very very
very
subtle.
like it's borderline not there.
I kind of wish we'd got this juice when we first started vaping.
We definitely have a different outlook, and that's why I'm saying like we'd have to change our whole past vaping experiences in order to really 100% enjoy this juice. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy this juice at all. Like I do enjoy it, especially the passion fruit. It's been on my stack for like a week. Well, yeah, a week since I've had it. Whatever it was, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. Um,
Cheapest chips I know. Cheapest fucking chips.
yeah,
60
it's
mil for
cheap ass.
22.50.
Exactly.
That's a really good price. Well, it is standard. I mean, most 50s and 60s are between 20 and 30 bucks normally. There are a couple that are obviously
Higher or lower.
all I can see is just like cloud fucking circulating.
You did that so strippy.
I could totally get a job. Did you get the custard or dulce de leche? Actually, I was tempted to get the custard, but I've been a fan of. So he sent us, or they sent us two juices, their choice, and sent us both a bottle of our own choice. I'm a big fan of mojito vapes. I've had fucking plenty of mojito vapes in the past. Um, Even lucky enough to try a new juice on what was it, Saturday? That's a mojito. So I do love those kind of alcoholic beverages sort of flavors. I don't drink that much alcohol, but I do love alcohol vapes, especially after that night with Gary. Fuck you, Gary, if you're watching.
What, where you were vaping Jägermeister?
Vaping Jägermeister and then puked. Yes, yes, Tom.
You're a
Okay,
dipshit.
so just so you guys know, the flavor profile on this is flaky crust with a moist apple filling. Oh, I love that word. And spices.
You love that word.
Moist. Moist
The only
apple
reason
filling.
you love that word is because you never hear it.
It's because I'm moist right now.
Nah, it's not like your hand can be like, I'm
But
moist. I'm moist, Cam.
I do get a bit of cinnamon. Like there is a nice bit of cinnamon in there. It's not over
And it's not
overpowering.
gross cinnamon. Like, you know gross
No.
cinnamon, right?
Yeah.
Like, we've all been through that gross cinnamon phase at some point in time, whether it's an American juice or whether or not. We've had some weird cinnamon juices that make you want to just choke and fucking die. But, it's
This
not like
stuff's
that
tasty.
at all. Yeah.
It's got a little bit of cinnamon in it.
But it's not
American
like that
juice.
at all. It's very smooth. Like, all the juices they do are insanely smooth, like next level smooth. And that would be, again, going back to the whole no PG thing. Because PG will give you a little throat tickle, which is Cam's favorite thing to
Tickle
receive.
on the throat, you know. Aaron, I kind of wish I'd got the custard. Actually, no, I probably more leaning towards the dulce. I do love a bit of de leche.
Yeah.
But all in all, like starting from scratch, if I bought these juices or given these juices at the start, they are pretty fucking good. Like I can't fault them, and the fact that they're doing something, I guess almost innovative in New Zealand, where
Yeah.
they're catering to people that are PG intolerant.
And that's the thing. They're specifically
Specifically,
catering to that PG intolerant person, basically.
market. Yeah,
Not
I mean,
like if it was me, I wouldn't go out of my way to get a 100% VG juice. I've had 100% VG juice in the past. It was God knows what company from. I bought it from Vapo. It was an American brand. They did use distilled water, and I was just kind of trying to figure out what was going on with the juice, like how they managed it and all that kind of shit. And it was flavorsome, but not like overly as well, because they used a very very low percentage. But it's definitely tasty juice. Like you can taste the flavors are good. I just wish there was a little more flavor compared to what I'm used to.
that's something different. You need to try the strawberry shake in a mouth to lung.
Yeah, I will do. I've got a K-Fun which I'm setting up tonight. I don't know what to
It's
build in a
actually
K-Fun though. I might put a vertical coil. because like K Fun's like, you know, restrictive ass. While Cam's messaging people and writing
Sorry,
essays
just
to
got a
fucking the
message.
president,
She was just messaging me, Tom. It's alright.
we will move on to strawberry shake, which is the
So as the
final one.
name entails, strawberry ice cream, whole milk, fresh strawberries. Same price again. You can also get that with the 6-month steep on it, which that's
subject to availability of stock, I'm guessing.
yeah. I mean, by the looks of it, what they must be doing is every month they're actually putting aside, making enough to put some aside.
Yeah.
Selling some, making enough to put aside, selling some.
Yeah.
In a mouth to lung, Tom. So when I faked it, what was it? 2 days ago? 2 days ago? Last night. I only got a bit of strawberry in it. Now I'm actually using it in a mouth to lung. I'm getting a little bit more of that creamier kind of note.
See, Aaron's got it like completely right. Like the flavors are on point. Like they legitimately taste like what they say they are. It is just missing that little punch, which should be easily remedied with distilled water if they want to keep it 100% VG.
See, in a way, I kind of wish I'd got it in Ceramig and added some VG neck to it.
Yeah. See, the thing is that you could just go and add some distilled water to this. Just like literally a mil of distilled water, and you will see the flavor change like over 2 days.
She's not a bad juice though. I have to give them that for max VG.
The strawberry shake is my favorite by far. I can actually like taste this one quite a bit. I've tried it again, different addies, all that kind of stuff. I chucked in a new coil just before the show, got it primed, let it sit, and it's actually quite nice. Like it's got the strawberry notes, probably the most present note, and then it's got the mellowest little back notes to it. And there's
a bit of cream in there, a little bit of cream.
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing is obviously using it in a mouth to lung. If you use like PG based juices like 50/50 in a mouth to lung, the flavor is definitely intense. With VG stuff, it's still quite intense compared to running it.
I do find that running something like 100% VG in a mouth to lung doesn't always wick right though, depending on how big the wick holes are for that mouth to lung device.
Berserker.
Yeah. But what I'm meaning is like there's certain mouth to lungs which are, very, very restrictive. Aaron, if you do that, just go to Repco. They sell distilled water, and it's cheap as chips. Like you can buy 2 liters for $7 or $8. You can use it in PC water cooling if you still have some after you're done topping up your juices. So it's got multiple uses. Just don't drink it because you get no minerals from it. It actually dehydrates you.
Yeah.
Like terribly, like more so than drinking energy drinks and shit. So
I'm digging that.
But the reason you'd use distilled water is because it's non-conductive electricity-wise, so it's not going to short your shit. Versus if you use normal water, it's just going to short your shit.
And also vaping minerals.
And that too. But the biggest thing is shorting your shit and rusting your shit as well.
Oh. Mate, I've got a real, dry throat today.
Got to lube it up,
I don't know if that's to do with the humidity, but...
On a side note, on these juices, this is just something I've found earlier today. I had an RDA. I had put passion fruit, I think it was, in it. Then I went over with another juice, had a couple toots, put some passion fruit back on, and the flavor was a lot more present. So I don't know why, but it's just something, something I did notice. Like, I've been vaping these juices. Like, I legitimately have no problem with vaping it. And it's still tasty. It still gives me that little flavor hit and the Nick Salts hit like no one's business. So it's not... I'd go out and buy some more. I would just add my own distilled water to it. Upon request, they can add distilled water to it. It was something I was talking to them about. So it would be something, if you're ordering, put it in the comments. to add distilled water because in my opinion, that's what it is needing.
Yeah, just a small smidge, just to pop that
2.5%,
flavor a
man.
little bit. I mean, like that mojito for me is actually quite fucking flavorsome.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think I might have to get some dulce de leche.
I'll definitely have to put in an order for some different flavors.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind like even. I'm not a big fan of blueberries and pomegranate, but they've got a blueberry acai and pomegranate, and that's
Acai is quite nice though, acai berry.
acai is tasty as fuck.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, there's some good flavors in the range. Cinnamon custards, passion fruit, macaroons
Huge
or
selection.
macaron,
Huge selection
meringues.
as well.
Dude, it's like going on their website, it's quite overwhelming. You go into their products and there's just so many different juices. So what I'm
We've
gonna
gone with
do,
3 meg Nick salts, which would be the equivalent of what, 0.5?
yeah, something like that.
Like 0.5 freebase, which is what what we normally use. 3 meg of Nick salts is equivalent to that. To be fair, I would have gone for 6 meg just to get a bit more like buzz out of it.
Texture, yeah.
Because Nick salt's very different. You don't get the throatiness that you do with
You get the
normal Nick.
headiness, though.
You get head high like no one's business. So yeah, so 6 meg is probably what I'd recommend if you want sort of the similar-ish feel to 3 meg.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
ish.
I mean, if you could get, do they do a 9? I didn't check.
I think they do upon request. I think
So they do a 3, a 4.5, a 6, a 1.5, and a 0. So I mean, they might even do a 9 if you asked.
Yeah, that'd be closer to a 3A.
Yeah, I feel like banana is a good flavor strength. See, I fucking love my banana vapes. Like I find even VG based banana flavorings do have a lot of flavor.
And it must be to do with the molecules of the actual banana flavoring.
Yeah,
Being different to the molecules of other flavorings. But that's where I find that these guys like shine is the sort of, you know, non-mixture flavors like the passion fruits. I've tried their orange as well. Their orange was beautiful.
the
They
orange
even
juice,
yeah
peach. I mean, pineapple, pears. They do like, I guess you'd call it your single fruit
yeah
flavors, that sort of thing. They do a tropical punch, as said by Aaron, custards, dulce de leche,
all
key lime
sorts.
pies, bananas.
Mm,
They have a fucking huge selection of juice.
yeah.
1 second. Where does it? They do say, um, our labels contain the text with nicotine levels. On the reverse, over 1,000 in stock. So that's a lot of fucking juice.
Mm,
Even just to have on site 1,000 bottles.
yeah.
Like working in a store, you see what 1,000 bottles is, and
Yeah.
that's a
In volume,
fuck
it's
ton.
a lot of juice.
So what's that? That's what 60 times 1,000, 60. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking juice.
60 times 1,000, what's that? Yeah, that's a lot of juice. Fucking great maths, bro.
60,000, man. That's a shit ton.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm pleased with the juice. I like it. I would
Yeah.
I would heavily recommend it to people who are PG intolerant, massively so. If you're not, then well, even if you are, I would recommend asking them if they can add distilled water or add your own afterwards.
Yeah, and I mean, as said before, this is, I mean, it's great for the people who are intolerant, as well as it's for those people that love more. So once you've got over the addiction side of the nicotine, it's more, there's those people that are more the vapor kind of, the visual
Yeah,
addicted sort of people. And this would be fucking perfect for them.
yeah. I wouldn't.
Obviously, depending on the device, if you're rocking an eye care, probably not the
Yeah,
best idea.
I wouldn't recommend it on sort of anything with pre-made coils, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even this is kind of pushing it, just because of the viscosity. Wicking it through those small coils is going to be quite tough for the actual coil to handle. So you will find yourself getting quite a few dry hits if you're using a pre-made coil atomizer. That's where I'd recommend going to a dripper or an RTA, to be honest, to
It
get the
does
most
owe
out of it.
pretty nicely though. You can
Well, that's
pop
because of
some,
VG heavy.
yeah.
And going back as well, like if you go from one of them to the other, like back again, then that other one shines again.
That's literally what I'm doing. I'm double fisting right now, man.
Double
I feel
fist.
like an alcoholic at a party. But all in all, do have to say a massive, massive thank you to Blue Bottles for hooking it up with
Hell yeah.
what? What's that? 180 mils of juice
Fuck yeah, each.
each to try.
And we'll put it through
We
the test of time as well. I
yeah,
will
I
try
mean,
add some distilled water to one of these
this
now
is
that
going
we've
to go
reviewed them.
back into, I don't know if you guys saw, but the Vapourium box that I bought, it's going to go back in there for a couple of days. Probably, actually, I'll make it a week. And then if we don't, no, we've got a review for next week. If I've got time next week on the show, I might pull these out again and give them a quick vape.
See,
If not, I will vape them during the week.
Dave and Stacey's, I don't know how old it was, but Dave and Stacey's, the flavors really came through. I think it really had time to steep and sort of, you know, mix
The
together.
flavors had time to party, pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah, basically. But anyway, guys, we're going to blow a couple clouds and basically go out on that note. Next week, we will have another review. Stay tuned.
Is it what I think it is, Tom?
I don't know if it starts with K and ends with O, and then starts with N and ends with E. Then
Why?
yeah. Is it? No. E.
Nasty is spelled with a Y, Tom.
Yeah, but it's nasty juice.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so I've got mine already because thankfully enough, Aaron popped into the store on
Fucking favorite child.
Saturday. So these are right here. I'm pretty sure they're both upside down. Good work, Cam. So I'm pretty sure we're actually outside of Nasty. I don't know about you, but I'm one of the first ones with it, with
Yeah.
retail packaging and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I didn't get to try it at Wellington, so I've been smashing them back. So hopefully there's some left for next week's show.
Even if you keep like 2-3 mils of each.
That's going to be hard, Tom.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, guys.
But yeah,
let's blow some clouds. Get out of here. Go get some dinner. Fucking play some games.
Do some work.
Clothes. Yeah.
Oh, dude, what? Got a bit of the old pink eye coming on.